2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparation.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the center position. And for the 76ers, Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Curry. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. Now here is Holiday. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. The drive by Giannis and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
I absolutely love how Antetokounmpo just has a winning mindset. Consistently, this guy is looking to go all the way to the basket. Has to be devastating trying to stop this guy if you're on defense.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Outside for Simmons. The rebound by Brook Lopez. We're about 1 minute into the first. Giannis with it, picked up by Harris. And Giannis gets it to go.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Simmons against Middleton, and that one's good. Simmons. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. And we're about 1.5 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Middleton. Back to Giannis. Lopez left side. Can't hit that one. Good D by Embiid. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Boy, that's an outstanding job by Tobias Harris there, keeping his composure and concentration, then converting while under pressure. Well done.
And Tobias Harris, a crusader for a cause that isn't talked about too much. He has a huge concern about sleep deprivation and the effects it has on athletes.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? While it's not talked about a lot, it is gaining ground in all kinds of circles, particularly in the world of sports, the whole sleep deprivation idea. And Harris is a guy who's conscientious and thoughtful. I love the fact that he...
Oh, that was terrific!
You know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
Passes it to Holiday. 6 to shoot. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Will it go? Giannis passes to Lopez. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And Giannis gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got 6. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Chris Middleton.
You know, you look at Ben Simmons, and the thing that jumps out to me is his all-around game. I mean, it's absolutely terrific. He's a stat sheet stuffer, supreme.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Howard's checked in for Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Danny Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And it's Hill in for Tobias Harris. To the inside. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
Teague, the pass to Portis. Here's Connaughton. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And Teague, here we go. Portis, that one doesn't drop. And it's Philadelphia the other way. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers making a change here. Korkmaz is checked in. A shot by Milton, no good. Bucks trail by 3. And it's sent back by Howard.
Get that weak stuff out of here around Howard. Return to sender is what he stamped that one with.
Maxey's checked in for the 76ers. Outside T. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Hey, T's not a big guy, but he's not really pint-sized. Nonetheless, impressive work for the little fella to get it done inside.
Teague against Hill. Here's Howard. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Portis. And here's the break. And it's Connaughton missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And a wide open look for Portis. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague.
Jeff Teague doing exactly what a point guard should do, setting up his guys nicely.
Throws it up high, lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. 76ers
being able to go through adversity and come out strong.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Matisse Thybulle's out there with Howard. Then there's Maxey. Then there's Hill. And it's Korkmaz at the small forward position. Connaughton passes to Portis. And he drops it in from the low post.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Hill deciding where to go with it. And there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That's his first foul. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Harris comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Green, he's checked in for Korkmaz. And it's Seth Curry in for Hill. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. Kicks it to Curry.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Ben Simmons, he's checked in for the 76ers.
I tell you what, it's absolutely foolish and futile to let Antetokounmpo get space to sprint towards the rim. I mean, the dunks he jams home are just downright filthy, ugly, nasty, wicked.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Milwaukee. It's a three-point game. And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Absolutely awesome to watch Antetokounmpo rise up for these throwdowns. I mean, it's really quite easy for him.
Stolen by Middleton. Green against DiVincenzo. There's the pass to Lopez. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside, Green. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the 76ers lead by one.
Well, Green showing us another layer of his game right here. I mean, I like to see him attack like that on occasion.
And Middleton kicks to Antetokounmpo. The feed now to Lopez. Count it, good.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Here's Simmons. 8 points for him. .29 seconds left to play here in the half. And Simmons slams it in.
When he's sprinting down the court like that to the basket, Simmons is virtually impossible to stop.
Holiday surveying the floor. On the wing, Giannis. Misses the wing, Jerry. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a... Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, for the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They never put themselves in too much danger. And that should do it.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer, starting the second half. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. And here is Simmons, lobbed up there for Embiid, hammers the alley-oop through.
And Embiid has a really high basketball IQ, superb at recognizing when to leap for the alley-oop jam.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Middleton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the wide-open shot from DiVincenzo. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Green. Shake Milton comes in for Seth Curry. And it's Hill in for Simmons. The Bucks also with the sub. Portis is checked in. Thybulle, the pass to Hill. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Thibault kicks to Hill. And a miss there on the triple.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Outside Holiday from past the arc. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. Hill with it. Outguarded by Giannis. And the dunk by Embiid.
Man, nice to see how Embiid operates in the pick and roll. Knows how to set hard screens as well as where and when to roll.
And last season, just some phenomenal shooting numbers for George Hill. Clark, you know him well from your days in Indiana.
Certainly do, and have great admiration and respect for George. He's a business-like pro. He's the epitome of what it is to be a pro. Consistent work ethic, understands himself, always looking to improve, knows his role, and has always had a calming and stabilizing influence for every team that he's played on.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And Giannis gets it to go.
And, you know, this is why people are so high on Antetokounmpo. I mean, his build and skill set are both platinum level. And he knows how to kick his game up a gear, too.
Antetokounmpo on the double team. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the 76ers with some changes. Howard's checked in for Tobias Harris. Korkmaz comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Maxey subbed in for George Hill. The Bucks also changing it up. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton comes in for Donte DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Kept alive. And Embiid gets it to go. Embiid's got 8 here in the quarter.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Here is Forbes. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Shot clock at 5. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Connaughton.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates, too.
Pass to Embiid. Stolen by Tucker. Here's Connaughton. Defended by Milton. Pass to Tucker. Embiid with the steal. We've got 1:18 left to play in the third. Now, here's Maxey. Lobbed up there for Embiid. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You've got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Harris is checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Korkmaz. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Shake Milton. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey. For the tie. The shot comes out. The 76ers leading. To the paint. And Simmons slams it in.
You know, one thing you got to love about Embiid is how unselfish he is. I mean, he's pretty good at spotting open teammates.
Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball. .32 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Boy, it's been beautiful to see Simmons working in pick-and-roll sets. He just knows when to shoot as well as when to pass to teammates.
Teague with the ball. He's against Green. Teague finds Portis. And the layup falls. Portis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Nice pass that time. What excellent vision by Jeff Teague out there.
A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for Philadelphia. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Green is out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then there's Howard. And it's Curry in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And the 76ers making a change here. Eibels checked in.
Well, you got to have a plan for Giannis on the drive. I mean, he's extremely aggressive. The defense really unable to handle him.
George Hill's checked in for Curry. And he's good on the second. The 76ers leading by 3. Now Simmons. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Floats it up for Giannis. And stolen by Simmons. And here we go. Harris heading to the hoop. And the shot goes in. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points.
DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those 3-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Outside, Simmons. Pass to Thibault. He's looking for Howard and finds him. 5 on the clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. The 17-footer. A second chance effort, and he's fouled pretty. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Korkmaz checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Bucks trail by 3. Antetokounmpo inside. Guarded by Harris. Antetokounmpo, no good. Hill passes to Korkmaz. And there's the call on Donte DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Simmons passes to Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Harris has got 4 points this quarter.
That's a big-time bucket from Harris. I mean, so cool, confident, and composed in these big moments. He's made for him.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Lopez. He dishes it to Holiday. Feeds it to Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
And it's Simmons penetrating. drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. 2-possession game now.
Bounce pass onto Kumbo. The Bucks working the ball around. DiVincenzo. Rebound by the 76ers. Howard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Simmons passes to Harris. And it's the Bucks on the break. Giannis is running.
You know, one of the things you love about Giannis, guys, is his all-around game. I mean, showing it all off there.
Now the pass to Korkmaz. Out to Harris. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Brook Lopez.
You know, looking to score often from there. Harris is excellent at drawing the defense's attention and fouls.
And the 76ers with some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Korkmaz. And it's Seth Curry in for George Hill. And then for Milwaukee, Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. Bryn Forbes comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday. Back to Giannis. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Ben Simmons.
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
Simmons with it. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
You know, Embiid has a very similar story to Tim Duncan's. I mean, the Cameroon native did not start playing basketball until later in life. Now he's one of the very best in the game.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. The drive by Simmons. Yes!
Hey, it's clear. Simmons is a very gifted player. Somebody who is mentally strong in these situations and takes the challenge on head first.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They trail by 5. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Joel Embiid.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
A 3 for DiVincenzo. Milwaukee keeping it alive. The new 14. And Portis throws it down.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play.
Simmons passes to Embiid. It counts.
What confidence from Joel Embiid. Knocked that one down in a clutch situation.
Timeout called. The Bucks. They're down by 5. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Holiday with the 3 and the rejection by Curry. Outside Holiday. Off target with that shot.
Nice hustle that time from Seth Curry. Doing a nice job there challenging the shot.
So the 76ers And coming down the tunnel, an opportunity here at the home for the Atlanta Hawks. Looking sharp and focused for the task at hand.
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, D.A. And one entry for them. They're still pretty close to full strength, though.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome. But it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
A look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. And for the Hawks, Bogdanovich is out there with Trae Young. Then it's John Collins. Then there's Tony Snell, and it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on a defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that can lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
Shot by Collins, no good.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Harris dishes to Simmons. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. No good. Shot missing. Bogdanovich with it. Now Green defending. Atlanta again missing.
Yeah, early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
Curry finds Embiid. That one, no good.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Here's Simmons. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
I admire Simmons' ability inside. That's where he's an elite finisher. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Green. To the middle. Here's Simmons. Down it goes. His 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4. For Atlanta, they've gone 0-4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Back to Young. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And yes, it's good.
And the lid comes off the basket after 4 straight misses. They finally get one.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Atlanta making some changes. Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdanovich. Philadelphia also making some changes. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Green. Shake Milton comes in for Curry. And it's Hill in for Simmons. Offensive rebound. And Huerter gets it to go.
And right there you see Huerter's instincts for the game, especially at the offensive end.
1:53 left to play in the first quarter. Milton the pass to Harris. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, you know, Ben Simmons, a player 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know, but he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players. On the wing, Hill. Gallinari with the steal. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Here's Huerter, defended by Milton. And Huerter gets it to go. And that ties it up.
This is where Huerter's toughness comes into play. Inside against physical D.
Milton the pass to Howard. He's off on that one. And has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Out to Gallinari. There's the 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Now here's Hill, the fast break opportunity. Up again. We've got 33 seconds left in the first. Outside Williams. Okongwu, the pass to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
He's long and he's crafty, and he has a knack for scoring. Danilo on the attack.
Now here's Milton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And that one's good. Thibault.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Philadelphia ahead. They're up by 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Howard is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Maxey. Then it's George Hill, and it's Korkmaz in at the 3. Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded by Williams. Maxey, no good. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
This is the type of playmaker Lou is. Outstanding at getting it to his open guys.
Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
Hunter kicks to Dunn. Swiped it away. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Thybulle. Gallinari with the rebound. The Hawks leading. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. The shot by Okongwu, no good. Fast break, Philadelphia. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Hunter. And too long on the shot. The 76ers have gone 0 of 4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Pass to Howard. And here's Maxey. That's tipped, and they're able to recover.
And the defensive prowess of Howard is simply phenomenal. Not only a shot-blocking master, but his mere presence alone makes shooters incredibly nervous.
Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Dunn. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Green comes in for Korkmaz. Seth Curry, he's checked in for George Hill. And Simmons subbed in for Maxey. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And the 76ers also making a change. Harris is checked in for Dwight Howard. Outside Curry. High post, Embiid. 4 on the shot clock. It's Curry with the drive. The 76ers with another miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Snell. Rebound by Joel Embiid. The 76ers trailing. At the elbow, Green. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Trae Young. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
And the dunk by Capella.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
Here's Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
And the pass to Capella. Kicks to Bogdanovich. There's 1:26 left in the first half. To the wing on the left. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Hits it from three-point range. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Simmons dishes to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
And with off-the-charts awareness, Simmons makes plays that others simply don't see.
Young against Curry. Collins looking around. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Collins. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the Hawks making a change here. Dunn's checked in. And the 76ers also making a change. Milton's checked in. The 76ers have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Young with the steal. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. Dunn's running. Chalk up 2 there. Dunn's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's Harris. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Nice bucket. The polished inside game. Something Harris relies on.
Young outside, inside, and finished off by Collins.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. Their biggest deficit was 6 points in the opening period. And that'll...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Simmons really having a great game.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
They've got Clint Capella, Bogdanovich out there with Young. Then it's Collins, and it's Snell in at the 3. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
And out of New Mexico, Tony Snell has made himself into a capable long-range marksman.
Yes, he's a guy who plays within himself, GA, stays in his lane, and knocks down perimeter shots.
Here's Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Here's Simmons, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul. This goes against Atlanta.
What mastery from Simmons, fooling the entire defense in the paint there.
Atlanta making some changes. Hunter's checked in for Tony Snell. Kevin Herter comes in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. Dwight Howard's checked in for Philadelphia. Now Williams. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Collins. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Dwight Howard.
It's amazing that in the 2017 draft, Collins went just 21st overall. That's a steal, folks.
For the Hawks, Tony Snell's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Kevin Herter. Young is subbed in for Lou Williams. Then for the 76ers, Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Green. And it's Hill in for Curry. Atlanta leading by 4. Collins passes to Capella, and it's sent back by Howard.
And Howard takes his shot blocking very seriously. Skying up and sending him back was his impressive vertical. Oh, just phenomenal timing from Simmons, leaving the ground once the pass was released and tearing that bucket apart.
Young finds Snell. It's Young on the wing.
I mean, he's young, but the game just looks like it's slowed down for Trey. Knows exactly where to get his shots.
Here's Simmons. Oh, what a play!
Watch your hands.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. To the inside, Howard with the steal. And now Philadelphia on the break for the tie. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the defender there a little out of position. Harris sees this, takes advantage, draws the foul.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Shake Milton comes in for Hill. And Maxey's subbed in for Simmons.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Young outside. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Harris kicks to Milton. Out to Harris. Down low. For the lead, Howard. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Young. That shot missing. Now the 76ers take it the other way. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Green comes in for Korkmaz. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. So it'll be Lou Williams shooting. That's on Dwight Howard. The Hawks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Another thing coaches love about Williams, he's a high percentage free throw shooter who gets to the line often.
Lobbed up there for Howard. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And love how Howard throws it down. Just spectacular to watch on these alley-oops given his strength.
Williams looking around. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. And Philadelphia making a change here. Curry's checked in. Here's Williams. And there it is for him. Williams has got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks.
Because of his size, everyone tries to get physical with Lou, but he pays it no mind.
Here's Curry, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
For Philadelphia, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for Dwight Howard. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here is Williams. He's got 7. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Williams has got 9 points here in the second half. And here is Milton. No points in the game yet for him. Over Gallinari. Misses off the right iron. And we've reached the end of the third. Hawks lead by 5. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Matisse Thybulle's out there with Embiid. Then it's Green. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Curry in at the 2. Curry against Williams. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Embiid.
Crafty drive by Lou. That's a veteran play, drawing the foul.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Gallinari. John Collins comes in for Hunter. Tony Snell's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And Trae Young subbed in for Chris Dunn. Simmons passes to Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor, but inside is where he can really utilize that size.
Young passes to Capella. Young inside. Curry meets him. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
You know what? You forget that he's small in stature. Trae Young's skill set is exactly what every team is looking for.
Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Lou Williams. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Harris is checked in for Curry. Here's Green. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Snell dishes to Collins. It's Young on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 4 this quarter.
The ability of Trae Young to take it up inside makes him difficult to pressure out on the perimeter.
Outside, Simmons. Pass to Embiid. Passes it to Hill. Second chance shot. And Embiid lays it in.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Young against Harris. Young is double. He kicks to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism? For a big man, Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Outside, Green. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here, and he's able to get it back. Free throw good, Green.
A prototype 3-and-D guy. Green's focused on becoming a more complete player. Part of that is becoming more consistent from the free throw line.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Collins. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovic to the left wing. Okongwu with it. Simmons is there. Here's Huerter, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The 76ers trail by 6. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Howard. Simmons with it. Harris. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. In the corner, it's Hunter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Young in the corner. And the shot is good. Young's got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And when the game is tight, Simmons rises to the occasion, effortlessly capitalizing when his team desperately needs him to.
Now, here is Young. And there's the pass to Capella. Now, Hunter. The dish to Young. It's good.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Here's Simmons. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Here's Young. And so the Hawks take the win. Some good. All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. The Bucks have their transcendent superstar in Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he said, we've got more. We have a great team, guys who can knock down shots. If there are 5 people in front of me who want to hold me back from that goal, there are 4 guys on the court who will make...
Very dangerous indeed. David, thanks. They're down a body tonight, but it shouldn't have too much of an impact on their rotation.
Missing a valued contributor, that could be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. John Collins is out there with Tony Snell. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Young in at the point. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center position. Now here's Giannis. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight, Brent. What do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if guys are going to play fast, Kevin, and guys are going to be up in the air, it's going to come down to very solid decision-making to see who it is that separates themselves in this one.
Here's Young. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swat it away.
Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Collins.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Middleton improving his game, improving his confidence, coming back after injury, and working to become better.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Now, here is Young. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Such a precise player. When Young notices those kind of openings, he definitely is looking to attack.
Giannis outside. Passes it to Holiday. The kick out to Lopez. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Off target from three-point range.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. Middleton outside. On the wing, DiVincenzo. The pass to Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. Kicks it down to Middleton. Fires for 3. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Now, here is Young. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. Now, here's DiVincenzo. He's guarded closely. That one good for 2.
That jump shot looking better and better from Giannis. When he gets in a rhythm, becomes dangerous.
Williams passes to Huerter. Capella kicks to Williams. Capella trying to free himself up. Williams' shot is off.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game. An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez because he's been able to step out and shoot threes along with being a really reliable rim protector.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of this game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Now here's Middleton. And Connaughton has it in the corner. He dishes it to Tucker. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
The Bucks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Here's Young. .59 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Collins. Young against Teague. Second shot opportunity, and it's laid up and in by Young. Young's got 6. 2 for 1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Outside Teague. Pass to Portis. A 3-ball. Rebound Atlanta. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Hunter. Teague covering, and that one's good. Hunter.
Good move for Hunter to get to the inside, and he just navigated the defense well.
And here is Teague. Pass to Tucker. Here's Nwora. Portis. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Hawks lead by. And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this.
I think the most important lesson that I got.
All part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Atlanta, Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Tony Snell is out there with John Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. Here's Young after Drew Holiday's score. And it's sent back by Lopez. And they get it back. Antetokounmpo against Collins. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. It's stolen. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. Good work there as it goes. Young's got the lead up to 3 now for Atlanta.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herter's pass leads to an open look.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Outside Holiday. For 3, Middleton. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux. right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Here's Holiday after the made shot from John Collins. Good on the shot. Holiday's got his second basket.
Really nice balance, good base, solid rhythm. Holiday can be effective when he's got that kind of stuff from the mid-range going.
Now, here is Young. 8 points for him. Shoots from 12. Feeds to Collins. Just 3 to shoot. And Young with the basket on the assist by Collins. Young's got 4 points this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
It's a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Molinari comes in for John Collins. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Tony Snell. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. Here's Herter. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Focused shot there and a tough one. Give Herter credit.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Nwora. He's still scoreless so far in this one. No one covering.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And here's Gallinari after the three-pointer from Bobby Portis. Okongwu's shot is good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
52 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Now here's Teague. Out to the wing. Here's Nwora. Antetokounmpo passes to Teague. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Now Williams. We've got 28 seconds left now here in the second. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, it's such a challenge trying to alter anything that Lou Williams does just because you're on your heels most of the time.
Over to the wing. Tries it from 19. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Forbes. Williams with the ball. 1 second left, and he sinks the layup. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
Lou Williams still has some nasty handles. I love him busting out some of those tricky moves from time to time.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. The period came to a close with them holding. And that'll...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's Giannis. After the basket by Onyeka Okongwu. And here's Holiday. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
Just 2 to shoot. Goes back up. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
And D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Holiday looking over the floor. Double team on Holiday. And here's Giannis from outside. No good there. And Atlanta will come the other way. Pushing it up. Here's Okongwu. And the rejection by Giannis. Bucks trail by 5. Middleton outside. It's good. Middleton's got 7.
Chris Middleton has the size in this league that you need to finish on the inside. Way to get that one up quick.
Passes it to Okongwu. Gallinari outside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. P.J. Tucker comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo. Atlanta also making some changes here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Tony Snell comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And Trae Young subbed in for Chris Dunn. A shot by Middleton, wide open. And it's off from 3-point range. The Hawks leading by 6. To the paint. Here's Capella. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic has got 3 assists in the game. Giannis passes to Connaughton. Tucker with the ball. Gallinari on him. Here's Giannis. And again, it's Milwaukee converted.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovic. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But 2 other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, 2 guys, when you look at those 2, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become. And it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
And there's Hunter on the assist by Williams. Hunter's got 6 points.
He's just gifted with the basketball, and that includes making plays. Lou Williams spotting a man that time.
Outside Portis. To the inside. Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw, no good. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. He doesn't get the second one. The Hawks leading by 10. Capella dishes to Bogdanovic. Up and in on the layup.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And Teague's got the ball here for Milwaukee. We've got 28 seconds left in the third. Outside Portis. The 18-footer is right on the mark. 5 points in the game.
That's the kind of work you want your point guard to do. Sensational ball movement by Jeff Teague there to set up his man.
Young against Teague. Young left side. He feeds it to Capella. And stolen by Portis. Gets it off. Oh, he got it to go.
Patient. Bam.
Wow. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Right back after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the court right now for the Hawks, they've got Dunn. John Collins is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Bogdanovich, and it's Young in at the 1. And the Bucks with some changes. Giannis comes in for Portis, and Middleton subbed in for Pat Connaughton. And a change for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Giannis outside. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Here's Lopez. Atlanta with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Young passes to Okongwu. Off on the layup. Bucks trail by 9. Here's Holiday. There's the lob. And Kumbo up high to stuff the alley-oop.
They like to use Giannis in the pick-and-roll situations. He's getting better at understanding how to set the screens. But a rolling target, boy, he's a good one.
Young looking it over. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. Collins passes to Huerter. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Now Holiday. And there's the pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. Over Okongwu. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And Giannis just gobbling up the rebound, just spreads his wing out there, and the ball falls right into it.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Young outside. Here's the dish to Capella. Back to Young. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Bucks trail by 5. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Dishes it to Lopez. Back to Giannis. Middleton on the wing. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Okongwu covering.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
Young against Howard. Young outside. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. The Bucks have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Okongwu. Here's Herter. Finished off the break.
That's a crucial basket, and Herter, big time.
Here's Holiday. Giannis outside. The Bucks working the ball around. And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo. And there's the feed to Lopez. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Wow, Lopez stepping up. What confidence from the big fella.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Holiday against Young. Pass to Collins. The kick out to Young. Shoots it up. And that's collected by Drew Holiday.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
Nah, this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Middleton outside. Outside Holiday. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. All right, David, thank you. That's a look at our setting tonight. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the small forward position. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. Now here's Simmons. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Middleton the pass to Lopez. Just 5 to shoot. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
He's using all that size in the paint. Lopez, he's always excelled when he capitalizes in this area of the court.
Here's Simmons. Stolen by Middleton. DiVincenzo against Green. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Simmons. And he banks in the layup.
Oh, the physicality of Simmons on display. Showing some fight and fearlessness with plays like this.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Loads it up for Giannis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Now here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
And Milwaukee has possession after the Sixers pick up 2. Shots good by Middleton.
They've come out the locker room. His eye. 4 for 4 to start tonight.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. Shake Milton, he's checked in for the 76ers. Hill comes in for Ben Simmons. Now here's Embiid. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And what a baller this guy is, the big fella, Embiid. I mean, he welcomes getting physical and overwhelms the defense with his size and muscle.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fadeaways.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. P.J. Tucker comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo. Now Holiday following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo from deep. Pass to Connaughton. The dish to Tucker. Clock at 6. And Holiday kicks to Connaughton. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Not the guy you expect to be missing a bunch.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Chris Middleton. Philadelphia also making some changes. Orkmaz, he's checked in for Harris. And Maxey subbed in for George Hill. And Howard with the stuff.
When you lob it Howard's way, he'll find ways to finish. That's how talented of a dunker he is.
And Holiday kicks to Portis. Back to Holiday. 1:09 left to play in the first. Portis, the pass to Tucker. Here's Connaughton. The Bucks working the ball around. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Milwaukee. The 76ers have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. Maxey, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
To the middle. The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the first. Now T. Five to shoot. Sweet little floater.
And when Teague is hitting with his floater, he is so dangerous once he gets into the teeth of the defense.
Now, here's Maxey. And stolen by Portis. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Curry fires from way outside. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Tie game in Milwaukee. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And when asked to compare himself to LeBron,
I know if I put the work in, maybe.
And Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
And so in the game for the 76ers, we've got Ben Simmons. Howard is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Korkmaz at the three, the small forward. Now here's Simmons. He has 6. And then Simmons slams it in.
But the versatility of Simmons is astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane. And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
Here's Holiday. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. From deep, Giannis. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul.
Well, he thought he could slip by there and grab the board, but got too much body and gets called for going over the back.
Well, I see what he was going for. It was a gamble on his part, but then you've got to live with the results.
And the 76ers making a change here. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And, guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The 76ers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Greg, if you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly. Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass.
Lopez with the block.
And you got to appreciate the limp Lopez has. He's effective at using it to stifle shooting.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Hill working it over. And Middleton with the block. They get it back. A nice shot by Harris. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Giannis dishes to Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Taken away by Holiday. Fast break, Milwaukee. Giannis with it. And Curry picks him up defensively.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday. Philadelphia also making some changes. Shake Milton comes in for Seth Curry. And Simmons subbed in for George Hill.
Oh, well, once again, Harris showing off his incredible physique. Just really blowing past defenders in the open floor.
Giannis passes to Portis. Here's Connaughton, and the Bucks miss again. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And it's Simmons penetrating. And Simmons slams it in.
Oh, puts it on the deck and takes it to the hoop. Simmons is one of the best at using the dribble to score.
36 seconds left in the first half of the game. Giannis right side. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Here's Simmons. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
But this game would have a different look if it wasn't for his shooting. I mean, 100% from the field for him.
And here is Teague. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. And Joel Embiid. That's all for now.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. If you look at Antetokounmpo, in this game has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. Outside, Green. Back to Simmons. Harris passes to Simmons. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
it definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
And the Bucks making a change here. Tucker's checked in. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You got to like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are three guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with the King. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. To do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. It's his first trip to the line. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Tobias Harris. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Danny Green. And Maxey's subbed in for Simmons. Hill, he's checked in for Seth Curry. Teague against Hill. Now here's Teague, guarded closely. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Thybulle. The kick out to Hill. Korkmaz passes to Maxey. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3. Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. The 76ers trail by 4. Outside Hill. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Always looking for the high percentage bucket. Hill got that one right to the rim.
And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And they go to the intentional foul. Chris Middleton's checked in for Jeff Teague. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here is Forbes. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Harris. And they're unable to get the tying basket there.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And again, the Bucks miss. For Philadelphia, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Embiid trying to break loose. That evens the score. Curry's got 4 points in the quarter.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Giannis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Bryn Forbes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Misses off the left iron. The kick out to Scott. Milton with it. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And the Bucks with some changes. Lopez comes in for Bobby Portis, and it's Drew Holiday in for Pat Connaughton. Bucks trail by 3. Holiday looking for an opening. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. The 76ers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Here's Korkmaz, defended by Middleton. Hill kicks to Korkmaz. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Holiday left side. Tipped away and stolen by Howard. With 1 on the clock. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. They've got Shake Milton. Howard is out there with Embiid. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Hill in at the 1. 6 to shoot. Giannis against Howard. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Harris is checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Shake Milton. And Simmons subbed in for Hill. On the wing, Holiday. From outside the arc. It's not going to go for him. And the 76ers go the other way with it. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And here are the 76ers now. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
In perfect timing, with the small lead, they're doing all they can to protect it.
Giannis outside. Shot clock at 6. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And Giannis throws it down.
And this helps build chemistry. Lopez looking to share the ball wherever he can.
Outside, Simmons. Over Lopez. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Oh, that's just the mentality you have to have. Not wanting to give the opposition any hope of clawing back into this.
Giannis outside. And the dunk by Giannis.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide-open man.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Simmons finds Embiid. Green with the ball. Outside, Simmons. Another shot. Embiid, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Count that one. Antetokounmpo's got 22 points.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
And he gets the bucket. And the 76ers lead by 5.
Wow, becoming more and more of a leader. Simmons has no fear in taking shots on big possessions.
Holiday against Embiid. Lopez passes to Holiday. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Philadelphia leading by 3. Simmons dishes to Embiid. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Look at the fearlessness. It comes into play when we talk about Simmons. He's a force inside.
It's the first that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the Bucks making a change here. Middleton's checked in. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
But if they get what they want out of that trip, now a 2-possession game.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Giannis with it. Simmons is there. And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Simmons. Curry's got the lead up to 7 now for Philadelphia.
This is what a point guard should do. Simmons is so adept at noticing when the defense is overcommitted.
Giannis drives in. And the dunk by Giannis.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
1:05 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Simmons inside. Antetokounmpo's there. Curry outside. To rebound. The shot, no good. The Bucks have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. 36 seconds left in the game. To the inside. Harris kicks to Simmons. Lopez with the block.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast.
Portis is checked in for Lopez. 24 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're trailing by 3. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Ben Simmons.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. He told them this game wasn't over yet. He said, don't give up. If you make a few big plays, we're right back in this game. Stay the course. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And he is unable to get the second one.
I mean, you got to love the skill set Simmons possesses. A nightly triple-double threat. He stuffs the stat sheet.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're trailing by 2. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Or they could take the lead if they play for the 3. Interesting decision.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Unloads from 13. Can't cash in. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at the 76ers. Paxi out there with Simmons. Then there's Tobias Harris. Then there's Howard. And it's Thibault in at the small forward. And Simmons kicks to Thibault. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Chris Middleton.
What about the speed and the muscle Simmons has? I mean, it makes defenders nervous if you ask me. It's such a difficult matchup.
Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. Milwaukee in the lead. Outside Holiday. Double team on Holiday. Middleton outside. Back to Holiday.
He gets the playground jumper and can't make good on it. You don't get many chances easier than that.
Maxey, no good. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Middleton on the wing. Pass to Tucker. A wide open look here for Holiday. Milwaukee the rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Bucks lead by 3.
Tucker, look at him. He's providing for his squad. He worked so hard to deliver when they needed most.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
For 3, Middleton. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Howard's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
Wow, and slowly but surely, Harris is learning what it takes to become a leader. When this team needs him to step up, he has no issue dominating crucial possessions.
Outside Holiday. Nails the baby hook.
With experience, skill, and ability, Holiday makes for the perfect go-to scoring option.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Giannis, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Danny Green, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Curry comes in for Maxey. It drops.
Remarkable, the poise of the young guard Simmons. He knows it's his responsibility to come through in tight spots.
Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo hammers the alley-oop through.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And Simmons slams it in.
Give him another. Simmons is terrific tonight. He's figuring out ways to light it up.
Now, Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Curry. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Count!
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
Yeah, but you can't fail to protect the ball. That's the likely result. Those types of turnovers.
And the dunk by Giannis.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Oh, that was something else.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Here's Simmons. Ooh, offline. So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. And the Atlanta Hawks, a shot from earlier on, arriving. And one injury for them. They're still pretty close to full strength, though.
Missing a valued contributor, that could be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got Tony Snell. Collins is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Young, and it's Bogdanovich in at the shooting guard. And for the 76ers, Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Simmons, and it's Green in at the small forward spot. And the shot goes in.
Boy, Embiid wants to own the inside on both sides of the floor. He is a force in the paint and relishes hitting those boards.
Now, here is Young. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. And he lays it straight in. All right, Clark, old school lineups tonight. Both sides anchored by great pivot men.
Kevin, I can hear the excitement in your voice, man, and I share that excitement when you see big guys that can go at it in old school fashion. I love seeing that because we don't see it that much these days with all of the three-point shooting. We get to see big guys going to work in the paint. I love it.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Young up top, guarded by Kerr. 5 to shoot. Young against Kerr. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Collins kicks to Young. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Capella with the bucket.
Boy, Capella doing a nice job being physical and getting those second chance buckets to go. Coaches love that.
Simmons with it. Dishes it to Curry. Back to Simmons. Pass to Curry. Over Young. Curry's shot is off.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor. Not the start they were looking for here.
Inside. Collins kicks to Young. From 13, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And the offense, I mean, 3 of 4, a solid start for this game.
Pass to Embiid. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And Simmons slams it in.
I tell you, it doesn't get any easier than this, guys. I mean, Simmons finishing with power.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or two ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is the timing with which they make their passes. It's usually right at the right time, the opportune time for a teammate to score on the catch.
Now, here is Young after Clint Capella's miss. Collins finds Snell.
Using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Harris with it. He's picked up by Collins. Down low. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Capella. Feeds it to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
This is his first free throw of the game. That's good from Simmons.
You know, you look at Ben Simmons, and the thing that jumps out to me is his all-around game. I mean, it's absolutely terrific. He's a stat sheet stuffer, supreme.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Dwight Howard's checked in for Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Curry. And George Hill's subbed in for Harris. The 76ers trail by 3. Here's Hill. Makes it off the glass.
I think that's a testament to Hill's attitude. I mean, he does not hesitate at all when he has the ball right next to the hoop.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Inside, and stolen by Howard. Outside, Simmons. Drops in the layup for 2. Simmons got 5 points so far.
Can't shake Simmons. He is very used to getting hit on these kinds of looks and just plays right through the contact.
Passes to Herter. Takes the 3. That shot off. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Philadelphia ahead, up 1. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Matisse Thybulle's out there with Korkmaz. Then there's Howard. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Hill in at the point. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. And Gallinari kicks to Okongwu. It's Hill on the wing. Lays it up off the glass. Hill's got the lead up to 3 now for the 76ers. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the 76ers.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Okongwu, the pass to Williams. 5 on the clock. Banked in off the glass.
You know, defenders like to try to get physical with Williams. I'll tell you what, his strength belies his size.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Axie's checked in for George Hill. Donnie's checked in for the Hawks. And the pass to Herter. To the inside. Gallinari right side. Yep, that one goes.
And with good height for a wing player, Gallinari gives defenders problems down low.
The 76ers trailing. Here's Maxey. Here's Howard. Okongwu grabs the board.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Done outside. To the paint. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, one thing you like there is the extra pass. Evidence that the game is starting to slow down for Dunn.
Yeah, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, GA, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
Now, here's Dunn. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. It's tipped. Pass to Hunter. The tray. It's hauled in by Thibault. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Now, here's Milton. Defense right on him. Here's Herter. And the Hawks getting another basket right there. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Count that bucket.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
1:09 left to play in the first half. Pass to Herter. And Okongwu has it in the corner. Back to Herter. Lets the three fly. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
Milton the pass to Thibault. Over Gallinari. The shake. Here's Howard. The shot, no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Maxey, an easy 2 points on the layup. Maxey's got 4 this quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Dunn dishes to Gallinari. Hunter, no one around him. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. Some good action during the period, as it was just a 1-point game at the end of 1. They were at... And that'll do it.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Hawks, we've got Bogdan Bogdanovic. Tony Snell is out there with Collins. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Young in at the point guard. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play.
And how about the defensive impact Embiid has on the floor? He's a great rim protector who can swipe an errant pass every so often.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's just so big. He's mammoth. I mean, he's not only tall and long, he's deep, too. He's a thick guy. So he's an excellent rim protector, discourages inside attempts at a high rate, clogs up the paint. That length is a huge asset. And then his foot movement, his agility for a guy of his size is pretty impressive, too. You got to recognize Simmons is a pass-first guy, which is why you can't leave somebody open around him.
And here's Young. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. And Young, here we go. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Maybe not the most explosive athlete, but Young's jumper stretches defense, which gives him more room to get by his man.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Here's Bogdanovich, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Bogdanovich has got 6.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And the 76ers making a change here. Hill's checked in. Williams, he's checked in for Atlanta. Young passes to Williams. And he banks in the layup. Williams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Sliding his way inside. Williams taking advantage of that late reaction by the defense.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Got a piece of it. Embiid kicks to Hill. Lobbed up there for Embiid.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Young passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And that's the advantage of having a lead guard who can both pass and shoot. Young draws attention and takes advantage of a poor rotation defensively.
Here's Embiid, and Capella sends it back. Here's the break. Here's Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. And now a 3-point Atlanta lead. 1:30 left to play here in the third. Out to Harris. On the wing, Green. Passes it to Embiid. Good work defensively by Capella. The Hawks leading by 3. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
And it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got 4 this quarter.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Williams dishes to Capella. And Bogdanovich kicks to Williams. Outside Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Embiid. They get the rebound. The kick out to Young. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Young's got 6.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The 76ers trail by 7. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To end the run, and the layup good by Hill.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
For Atlanta, they've gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Now Young. 6 points for him. And he uses the glass on the layup. Young's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Hawks.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively, hard to close off the lane.
The third quarter comes to a close. It's Atlanta up by 7. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. We've got Ben Simmons. Maxey out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Howard in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Just 4 to shoot. Williams passes to Herter. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Here's Milton. Howard trying to free himself up. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
There are not many better on the offensive glass than Howard. He's a flat-out beast, especially if you don't box him out.
On the wing, Williams, defended by Thibault. And there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the 76ers. Harris comes in for Shake Milton. And it's Green in for Matisse Thibault.
Boy, you can see the connection these guys have. They ran the play well. The defense had no idea how to deal with it.
Harris looking it over. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, you look at Tobias Harris, and I really think attacking defenses is one of his strong suits.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for the 76ers. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
The Hawks leading by 5. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. And Simmons kicks to Howard. Outside for Curry. The 76ers with another miss. Curry's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Bogdanovich finds Snell. Now here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a 3, but go with the easy hoop.
Simmons passes to Howard. And Capella sends it back. Green against Bogdanovich. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
And Simmons kicks to Green. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Dwight Howard. Here's Simmons. To the middle, trying to find Capella, gets it to him. And here we go. Pull-up jumper. And the shot is long. The 76ers trail by 9. Here's Curry with the 3. The shot misses. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game. 1:46 left to play here in the fourth. Snell finds Collins. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. The kick out to Young. In the corner, Collins with it. No good on the triple. The 76ers running out of time. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And he's got ideal position inside. I mean, Embiid goes right into the contact. He hunts it out.
2 shots.
And Embiid drops them both. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Young with the ball. The pass to Snell. And stolen by Simmons. From down in the low post, it goes.
Hey, when the game is tight and snug, Simmons rises to the occasion, effortlessly capitalizing when his team desperately needs him to do so.
Young inside, guarded by Curry. Shot from 6. Snell. What a terrific move that was. And the Hawks lead by 7.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
It's stolen by Capella. And now here comes Young leading the break. Capella inside. Harris is there. Capella, the pass to Young. From downtown. The offensive rebound. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 5. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Harris. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. And so the Hawks take the win. This was a... David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Our setting tonight with the lights of downtown Atlanta shining in the background. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. They're down a body tonight, but it shouldn't have too much of an impact on their rotation.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome, but it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3. And for Atlanta, Collins is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Tony Snell. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Young in at the point guard position. That one drops for him. And above the rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I played under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
Just 5 to shoot. Middleton outside. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the Hawks with possession here. Young outside. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
The threat of Young's jumper forces defenders to play him close, making it easier for him to get by his man.
Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Collins dishes to Bogdanovich. Collins passes to Capella. 5 on the clock. Bogdanovich, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Here's Milwaukee now. It's a 5-point game. Young with the steal. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Down low. Capella kicks to Snell. 6 to shoot. Here's Young. Capella trying to free himself up. Young's shot is good. Young's got 6.
Passes like this demonstrate Snell's team-first approach. He's all about getting it to the open guys.
Holiday surveying the floor. Back to Antetokounmpo. And it's Holiday at the elbow. Middleton outside. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And Lopez throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way. Passes it to DiVincenzo. And that one, good.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Here's Young. Lays it up and banks it in. 8 points for him.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
Giannis passes to Holiday. Floats it up for Giannis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Crafty ball handler coming off screens. Drew Holiday has the defense guessing. It guesses wrong.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. we do know this. Drew Holiday is physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
Outside Holiday. 54 seconds left here in the opening quarter. There's the pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Giannis. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Donte DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Here's Williams. Nails the baby hook.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here is Forbes. Middleton outside. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Portis. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Big guy with a high release. Bobby Portis can get a clean look from mid-range almost anytime he wants.
Williams in the post. Yep, that one goes in there. And so it's Atlanta bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the court right now for the Hawks. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at the 5. The feed to Okongwu. In the corner, it's Hunter. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation for the Hawks. Bucks trail by 7. Now here's Giannis. Outside Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Hawks.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Young with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Bucks on defense. They trail by 7. Young passes to Capella. The layup off target. Milwaukee has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. DiVincenzo with it. Dishes it to Lopez. Back to DiVincenzo. From 12 feet out. Second chance shot. Lopez kicks to DiVincenzo. And Connaughton has it in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Giannis. Rebounded by Capella. Atlanta leading by 7.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses, protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Tony Snell. Kevin Herter comes in for Bogdanovich. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Young. Pass to Connaughton. Dishes to Forbes. No good on the three.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. Gallinari, he's checked in for Capella. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
It's a solid blueprint. Now, here's Okongwu. He's covered closely. Good, nice job down low. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 10 now for the Hawks. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the Bucks miss again. Hawks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Here's Connaughton. He's guarded by Williams. Outside Portis. He kicks it to Forbes. The dish to Tucker. Clock at 6. Back to Forbes. And again, the Bucks miss. Atlanta leading by 10. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 6.
Because of his size, everyone tries to get physical with Lou, but he pays it no mind.
Here is Forbes. Gallinari covering. Okongwu grabs the board. For Atlanta, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Strong drive by DeAndre Hunter. Excellent approach to the game mentally. Knows when to attack and when to defer.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Gallinari. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And Trae Young subbed in for Lou Williams. Now Young. He's got 8. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 10.
The ability of Trae Young to take it up inside makes him difficult to pressure out on the perimeter.
That one's not going to go. And so it's Atlanta.
Thanks, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. Trae Young was the story in the first quarter. He had 10 points and 1 steal. Thanks for joining us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center filling out the middle.
I mean, a tremendous all-around talent. Drew Holiday keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. Holiday with the block. And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way.
And just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And the layup's good off the glass. Young's got 12 points in the game.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And here's Giannis. 10 points for him. On the wing, Holiday. The 17-footer. That shot is off. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. So for the Hawks, Gallinari, he's checked in for Tony Snell. Williams comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's done in for Trae Young. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Middleton finds Giannis to the inside. Gallinari with the steal. Fast break, the Hawks. Lobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
The agility, the hops, the great hands. Collins is the perfect alley-oop partner.
Holiday up top. Dunn covering. And stolen by Dunn. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Holiday. He gets it in there.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Dunn kicks to Collins. Dunn against Holiday. 6 to shoot. Rebound, Milwaukee. Lopez has got his 4th rebound in this one. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Hunter comes in for John Collins. And Kevin Huerter's subbed in for Dunn.
Bobby Portis plays hard, gives 100%, puts himself in a position to succeed.
Williams dishes to Hunter. Kicks to Gallinari. Outside Williams. Pass to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
This is the type of playmaker Lou is. Outstanding at getting it to his open guys.
Pass to Forbes. Now Tucker. Back to Forbes. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. 1:05 left here in the third quarter. Right side, Portis. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Connaughton. Here's Okongwu. Now here's Williams. To the paint. The shot by Okongwu, no good. Bucks trail by 11. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
It converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year, so just solid at the line.
Bogdan Bogdanovich, he's checked in for the Hawks. Trae Young comes in for Lou Williams. The Bucks also with the sub. Middleton's checked in. Bogdanovich passes to Hunter. Back to Bogdanovich. And it's good off the back rim and in. And the Hawks lead by 12.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Back to Forbes. Oh, he got it to go!
Wow. I can't believe it.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
And what I love, there was no panic on his part. That's the steady pulse you want in that situation.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Bogdanovich is out there with Hunter. And it's Gallinari in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now the pass to Herter. Three-pointer. Knocks down the 3 ball. Herter's got the lead up to 13 now for the Hawks. You know, you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to effecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
To the left side wing. The Hawks working the ball around. Pass to Gallinari. Here's Hunter. Milwaukee with the rebound. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Middleton on the wing. Back to Giannis. Middleton up top. Pass to DiVincenzo. Over Bogdanovich. That one rolling around and rims out. The Hawks leading by 13. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Herter. Cans the 12-footer.
Beautiful shot versus good defense. Kevin Herter staying focused with a hand in his grill.
Holiday with it. Passes it to Giannis. They need this one. And the Bucks miss again.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Right side, Bogdanovich. Fires the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. And that's an intentional foul. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Gallinari. Okongwu comes in for DeAndre Hunter. John Collins, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Tony Snell subbed in for Kevin Herter.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Young against Holiday. Young taking his time here. He dishes it to Collins. Holiday against Young. Over Holiday. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 15.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
The kick out to Holiday. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Hawks.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Trae Young.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
The pass to Antetokounmpo.
And we've seen Giannis elevate his scoring ability over time. Great bucket there.
Young outside. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Portis. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Defended by Young. Back to Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Okongwu. Now Young. From deep. From beyond the arc and then some.
You know, when you watch Trae Young, he sort of glides around the floor. Then he can stop on a dime.
From deep three-point range, no good. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. They won this game going away.